Boston, Massachusetts. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
Welcome to what should be a spirited contest here tonight between the Boston Bruins and the Montreal Canadiens. This has got to be one of the oldest rivalries in the NHL, Craig.
Well, no doubt about that. These teams have had many playoff battles, including the classic 1979 semifinals. You saw Montreal win that series in a thrilling 7 games.
Now we're ready to drop the puck for the opening faceoff. Koivu won the draw. It's corralled by Leach. He passes it to Murray. To Savard. Into the corner he goes.
Offside! No!
Pass up to Chara. Taken up. Markov. He passes the puck to Bergeron. Surrey gets called for high sticking.
There's no way he's going to get away with that. And that was a really easy call for the officials.
Boston is about to go on the power play for the first time in this game.
Jim, they've got some good finishers in their lineup, but they like to keep it simple. Point shots with lots of traffic in front.
Blocked, it didn't get through. Puck is cleared by Dandino. Leach takes possession of the puck. He passes it to Savard. Here come the Bruins. Shift after shift on the offensive. To Béjean. Now passed over to Savard. To Murray. Fires from the right. Mera with the puck. He passes the puck to Sturm. One-time shot. This guy needs to play aggressive to be effective.
Well, he doesn't flop down, so he has to play at the top of his crease. If he gets back on his heels, he gives away way too much net.
Quick shot from the point. Markov to Bulis, and he clears it out of the zone. Mera picked it up to Marco Sturm. Intercepted in the neutral zone, and that's offside.
You better keep your head up or you're going to be knocked on your rear end.
About to drop the puck. Here's Sean Donovan. Here's Paul Mera, looking for his first shot on net. It's dumped in by Murray. From behind the net. Pass up to Donovan. Shot the puck. Blocked in front of the net. Boston is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. Surrey dumped the puck in. He intercepts the pass. Now he passes the puck to Boyes. Surrey dumped the puck in. In behind. Passed ahead to Stern. Now he carries the puck to center. He's into the attacking zone. Passed over to Bulis. Shoots the puck. He scores! And halfway through the first, they've got the game's first goal.
Wrist shots are so much more accurate, and he's a master. He just sits back and waits for the goalie to commit.
Boston got their ticket punched on that play.
And how? They're in for a real challenge now.
Shoots the puck from the right. Quick up to Dagenet. Fired hard from the right.
Good work to keep the score tight.
He intercepted it. Here's Dan Lacouture, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. Scooped up by Boston. Easy pickings for Cristobal Huet. He passes it to Béjean. The Canadiens grab the puck. Shoots the puck from the slot. It's cleared by Chara. That's icing. I thought that might be going in.
He was pretty quick to stop that one.
They're getting ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Bruins. They're out of their own zone to center. Shoots it quickly. Bruins grab the puck. Mowers. Stashny. To David Tanabe. Right in front. To Kovalev. Here's P.J. Axelson, looking for his first shot on net. Less than 2 minutes to go in the first period. Saved by Huey.
1 minute.
Puck picked up by Tanabe. Moran. Koivu goes offside and the play is stopped. No goals yet for this guy, but he was instrumental in getting at least 1 point on the board.
Well, you do what you can. If you can't be the star, you can still help out your teammates.
Face-off won by Ribeiro. Back in he comes. The shots are 4-3 for Boston. And time winds down as the first period comes to an end with the score 1-0. The score is 1-0 as the second period begins. The ref is signaling for the face-off. Face-off won by Savard. He gains the blue line on the attack. Scores! That's a tying goal early in the second period.
When the puck finds its way onto this guy's stick, it's usually in the back of the net a short time later. He's always making things happen.
We now have a tie game.
At the start of a period, you want to take control. Clearly, they didn't do that.
The Bruins win yet another draw. Here's Zdeno Chara. One-timer! He misses from behind the net. He intercepts the puck. Quickly, another shot. Here's Sheldon Surrey. To Zednik. Now it's passed to Koivu. He'll try the wraparound. Turned away by Thomas. He passes it to Savard. Offside. The first and foremost job for a defenseman is to stop the opposition. This guy's one of the best at that.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of offensive flair, but he makes up for that in his own end. He gives 100% every shift.
Over to Donovan. Now he's into the attacking zone. To Marco Stern. Now it's passed to Ryder. Boston in control now. To Stern. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. To Sean Donovan. Hard shot from the slot. To Bonk. The ref indicates a delayed call. Stern will get the gate for hooking.
Now that call's a little borderline. He could have let that one go.
Montreal will try and take advantage of a penalty here.
Well, we haven't seen the power play yet tonight, but we know they're going to be a handful.
They've got great skill in that first unit. Passed ahead to Koivu. Shoots it hard! It's taken by Moran. Markov. He's behind the net waiting for his mates to get set up. To Kovalev. Shoots! Thomas gets the stick on it. Tanabe. He passes the puck to Kovalev. Now again to Koivu. One-timer. Tanabe. He clears it. Bouillon. And play is whistled down for the offside. He might have been shaking on that blast, but he made the save.
And that's the bottom line, to keep it out.
The puck is about to be dropped. Face-off won by Stashny. He dumps the puck in. Here's Radek Bonk. This team can't stay on side. We're ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Ribeiro. Montreal is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. Pass up to Stern. To Lacatour. Passed over to Ryder. He picks off the puck. To Lacatour. To Michael Ryder. To Mike Ribeiro. Here's Brian Leach. Stashny, and he carries the puck to center ice. A delayed penalty called against Montreal. He's getting called for hooking.
This is what bothers the players. In another situation, that doesn't get called, but here it does.
Consistency is the key word here.
Exactly.
And you can see the coach is having a word with the official about that last call. Boston will get a second chance on the power play here. Face-off won by Savard. Here's Simpson. He clears it. Grabbed by Montreal. He gets stapled to Bergeron. It's moved into the attacking zone. He scores, and they're up by 1 before the second intermission.
This kid's so dangerous right now. Just imagine when he puts on a few pounds. I think he could turn out to be one of the best power forwards in the league.
Boston delivers a big goal near the end of the period.
Perfect timing. Now they'll start the third period with the lead.
Demarius Tchaikovsky.
Assisted by number 9, Mark.
He shoots! Blocked. Picked up by Kovalev. The horn signals the end of the second. 2-1 the score as we head for the intermission. Montreal trails 2-1 as the third period gets going. About to drop the puck. Canadiens win yet another draw. Fires it hard! Chara grabs the puck. He passes the puck to Savard. Now it's passed. He scores! And early in the third, they're up by a pair.
Patrice Bergeron is going to be scoring goals like that in this league for a long time. From his very first game with the Bruins, you could tell this kid had a knack for putting up points.
Couldn't ask for a better start to the period.
No, you certainly couldn't. 2 goals up in the third is a lot of breathing room.
Cranks it! And Thomas makes a nice save. To Mera.
And by number 3, Zdeno Chara.
Now it's passed to Stern. To Brad Boyes. Shoots the puck. Intercepted. And another shot. QA stopped that. To Ryder. And he takes it to center. He steals the pass. Now he passes it ahead to Boyes. It's jumped on by Boyes. Hit the man in front of the net. To Brad Boyes. To the net. QA turned the shot aside. The Bruins take possession. Ahead to Donovan. Thunderous hit into the boards. Here's Paul Mera. Deshaun Donovan shoots it from the left. Bergeron will like his shooting percentage tonight.
No kidding. He's got 2 goals and he's only taken a few shots.
Get this guy the puck before he cools off. They're getting ready for the face-off. Savard won the draw. Here's Zdeno Chara. His hands are dirty. He's had a shot. QA denies him. Here's Alex Kovalev. What a gritty performance he's put on. From behind the net. To Alexei Kovalev. Into the slot. Here's Zdeno Chara. He's had a good, hard-working, blue-collar game. He passes the puck to Leach. One-time shot. Here's Brian Leach. He dumped it in. Here's Richard Zednik. His hit. Got a shot. It goes wide. Markov. Thomas turned the shot away. He passes it rink wide to Axelson. Boston gets a hold of it. One-time shot. It's cleared out of the zone by Dandino. And that's icing. You can't say enough about what this guy adds to the team.
Well, you see so many forwards these days that only play one way, but not this guy. He understands it's just as important to prevent goals as it is to score them.
One-timer! Bejan takes possession of the puck. He brings it to center. Here they come again, onto the attack. Here's Alex Kovalev. What a gritty performance he's put on. Here come the Bruins as they move out of their own zone. To Bejan. Savard. Down to the final 2 minutes of this third period. To Murray. Turned away by Huey. Markov. Montreal beats out the icing call. Saved by Thomas. Boston is putting on a clinic. They're skating hard, and it's really put them out front in this game.
They've got exceptional talent. They're beating their checks one-on-one, and it's creating chances.
Under a minute to go in the third. Grabbed by Koivu. To Kovalev. QA heads off the ice and out of the game.
I'm not sure they've got enough time to get 2 goals.
That's stop 2 to Mera. Now quick up to Boys. In he comes. To Brad Stewart. Plus one right on. Empty netter.
Well, if the fat lady wasn't warming up before this goal, you can bet she's getting ready to sing now.
A 3-goal lead late in the third. That's pretty much sealed the deal.
They've really showed what they're capable of tonight.
Assisted by number 6.
Down to the final seconds of the third. Delayed penalty coming up. To Savard. Rivet gets called for high sticking.
That'll cost him 2 minutes, and he's lucky it didn't cost him more.
Boston has converted once already, and they're getting another power play chance here. The Bruins win another faceoff. To Leach. Oh, he hit the post. Put it in the books. Montreal suffers yet another defeat and sees their losing streak continue. After they finish up down at ice level, we'll present the 3 stars of the game, brought to you by the all-new 2007 Dodge Nitro. Dodge reminds you to grab life by the horns.
Tonight's second star for Boston, number 9, Mark Savard. Tonight's first star, Boston, number 37,
Boston, Massachusetts, this is Jim Houston with Craig Simpson.
From all the team here at EA Sports, we'll see you next time.